Welcome to the Dad Challenge channel. My name's Josh. Today, we're snarking on Shannon Rose. We're gonna go oh so smoothly into her videos that somebody sent me from her Patreon. Videos you have never seen unless you pay money. And so, let's get into it. But before we do that, it's time to dance.
Yeah, baby.
Hey! My favorite American in Ireland or wherever you are. Probably drinking right now. Oh, I really tried, Allison. I really tried to get that in, so. All right, let's do the YouTubers.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, Goose. Goose always give me the looks. Heather Hudson, look who it is. Oh, it didn't hit the rim. I'm gonna throw one more for Allison too. Allison, this one's for you. Oh, Heather. Oh man. Let's go. So a lot of people were wondering what this circle was for, from the belt that Aaron McKinnon bought me, the belt that goes around. And so apparently what you can do is instead of putting it through a loop on your pants, you can actually turn it into a belt, which kind of, you know, defeats the purpose of the thing. But just in case you wanted a traditional style belt, boom. See, that's what it's for. It wasn't what other people were thinking. I know what you were thinking. Okay, I know. And it wasn't that. Get your mind out of the gutter, ladies. Okay? Chill. The video we're going to start on today is not a long one, but Shannon Rose has a Patreon. And somebody is on their Patreon that sends me her videos. And so I'm going to snark on her videos. These are videos, I don't know if she swears more, she gets a little bit more in detail. She does these videos, she talks a lot about her drug use, her past porn world, and all that kind of stuff, and just like stuff she can't put on YouTube because she likely gets demonetized for it. So she has a large, very large Patreon. She makes a lot of money on Patreon. So she, you know, she makes a decent living over there, so she gives them the videos. This one's called How I Deal with Trolls. And I've never seen it, I haven't even pressed play on it, but we're gonna watch it together. Something tells me I fall in this category of trolls. I mean, there are a lot of people that do that snark on, actually, I don't even know if there's a lot of people who snark on Shannon Rose, but I do. So I likely am one of the trolls she's talking about, but let's find out, let's see, and let's dive into this. What is she wearing, okay? Before we even get started, really? Am I just out of touch? I don't know, I don't think so. Who picks these things that you're wearing? Anyway, let's do it.
I don't know how to say it in a nice way, and it's taking me too long, so I'm just gonna say this. Okay, in today's video, oh, I'm not in focus.
At least she sees. Thank God someone is noticing.
This is like the story of my life.
You're not in focus? Okay, that's weird, but agreed.
I think I did it. Okay, in today's video,
The cuts. Shannon, I missed you and your cuts. So in today's video, we're talking about things like this dumb hat I'm wearing. Also, don't focus on the frock that looks like it was made out of wallpaper. Okay, cool, let's move on.
we're going to talk about trolls and how I deal with them and how I'm able to continue staying online without them like affecting me too much, and kind of just like how I look at them. And if you're on social media or whatever, maybe this will give you some advice or insight or suggestions on how you can better deal with trolls.
Here's a way. Don't wear that hat. I'm just saying. Here's another way to deal with trolls. don't do dumb videos where you where you like making fun of a dead guy in a bathroom and using it for clickbait, and then like blaming someone for stealing something from a wedding and using it for drama. And there are trolls for a reason. Not just people are just trolling on you because you just have a very scattered past. That's not what people are trolling on you about. People are trolling on you, Shannon, because you're a liar. You're a straight up liar. And I've called you out on multiple lies already. So that's why you deserve to be trolled if you're going to lie to everybody. I mean, what is she trying to get at here? Okay, whatever. Let's see. Check your aperture, lady.
Also, so
is Micah doing your camera work here, or what's going on?
I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but there is the saying that anybody that's doing better than you is not talking shit about you.
Because they're too busy doing good, I guess.
For instance, Kim Kardashian is not talking shit about you. For what?
Kim Kardashian doesn't know any of you people. And I'm sure she talks shit about a lot of people behind their back. She's just too smart to do it on camera, like a lot of us.
I don't even know who you are. And two, like, she is so busy.
So she's claiming that Kim Kardashian is one of the most successful people, and she doesn't talk shit about anybody because she's so above you. But you're just here talking about the trolls. So you're about to talk about your trolls. So you watch your trolls. So you know them. So you're wrong, and you're already done. This is already dumb.
Like, doing her own thing and living her best life.
Also, did she just compare herself to Kim Kardashian? Well, I mean, it makes sense. They both did adult videos to get famous. No, it makes sense. They're very much similar. They both have ejections and galore and fake boobs and fake bums. And I mean, yeah, I can see it a little bit, but Kardashians have, a little bit up here than, But yeah, very, very similar origins.
That she doesn't care about your comment saying that you think her butt looks too big or that she's ugly or something, or any kind of criticism.
She doesn't read her comments. She doesn't even do social media. She has people that does it for her. You don't. Is she really comparing herself to Kim Kardashian? Really? Okay. It's a stretch.
I try to think of it as in celebrity terms because obviously
I'm like a totes celebrity, right? I named my kid Snowstorm, so that's what a celebrity do, right? I think. I don't, maybe?
I'm not a celebrity, but I look at it as okay, for instance, Kim Kardashian does not care about getting a couple comments saying that
you said this already. Is this going to be the whole video?
She's ugly or whatever. We don't care either. My point.
Do you? Then why, how do you deal with trolls? Is she saying she does deal with trolls by just saying, I don't care what you think? Maybe.
Is that most people that are leaving negative comments for somebody else online are not, how do I say this? I'm trying to put this in words properly. Sentence properly. I can't even speak English. And I'm trying to say this in a nice way, but I don't know how to say it in a nice way, and it's taking me too long. So I'm just gonna say this. Anybody that's leaving negative comments or being mean to you online are losers.
That's what you get. You struggled so long and it's taking too long. You're a loser if you can leave a negative comment. I mean, I get it if you're just going to bash someone for stupid thing, which I do. I guess I consider myself a troll a little bit. But what she's saying is that people come in her comment section and leave comments that don't need to be there. Why would you do this way? Or why are you doing this way? Because everything she does is dumb. And so people are like, what? Some people might even actually be her fans and say, really? And I get it. She's saying these people who live in the world of online vlogging and all this stuff, they're just haters, they're just trolls and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, there are people who do that, but it comes with the territory. And yeah, you listen to it. I do too. People leave me hateful comments. I'm reading that shit. It sticks to you. It really does. And if people are leaving me comments that make sense, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I should rethink how I did that, because if I'm getting a few comments about the same type of thing, I'll change that about me. I'll be like, you know what, they're right. But I read every comment. I try to anyway. But she's just well, they're just haters and they're losers. So I just ignore them? Not. There's a tear.
Gonna say it. They are the watchers, you are the doers. There's always gonna be the people.
Say that again. Boom! Roasted. Doers. Porn.
That are performing, and then the people that are watching, the doers and the watchers. For instance, people watching a football game are yelling at the TV oh my god, I can't believe he dropped the ball, or didn't.
It's called a fumble, but thanks. She doesn't watch football. She's
score that touchdown, oh, he sucks, I can't believe he didn't score that touchdown, and it's they're the ones oh.
Well, there's a little bit of a difference in comparison here to be made. So there's a football player who gets paid millions upon millions and millions of dollars to do the thing for the fans. Football players are rich because of the fans, right? Fans are the ones that buy the merch, they go to the games, they do all the things. They are paid to do that. So if I'm a diehard fan and one of my favorite players keeps messing up, of course I'm going to be upset. Okay, but they have a responsibility to the team. They've been practicing for years to do this. So when they mess up, it's almost like you're like, of course I could never do that. But at the same time, I pay your salary. What she's saying is that, if I do something and then people are just haters, let me see what she says.
The couch eating potato chips, like watching the football players, like not score a touchdown. And so I have to remember, like, I'm here or you're there doing, like filming a video or doing whatever it is, minding your own business, being positive, going about life and
lying a lot. Calling homeless people weird and drug addicts and all that stuff. Is that what you're saying? So she's just saying that you are sitting on your couch eating potato chips and judging me, and she's basically putting herself, she's telling you she's better than you. That's what she's saying to her fans and the people who watch her videos. She's saying, if you leave negative comments, you're just a loser who sits on your couch eating potato chips, and I'm above you because I'm the doer. I'm the doer. So does that mean I'm not a troll because I'm a doer? Am I a better troll? Am I just a good troll? I don't know, because I commentate. I'm better than yours with your aperture set to 1 trillion. Your aperture set to sunlight. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if she's talking about me or... I think she just kind of, on the negative comments she gets, and she gets tons.
And, there's somebody that decides they want to, come in and try to tear you down in some way. And it doesn't bother me, and that's...
The guts. Oh, my God.
It's because I'm like, I look at them and they don't really hold value, it's a...
They actually do hold value. Negative comments, thumbs down, that's algorithm value. And she knows it. So they hold value. And anybody who says that they don't read hateful comments and just like maybe to a degree, if you get so many, let them roll off. I've gotten lots of comments where I just LOL, I laugh it off. I'm like, that's kind of funny. But there's just no way, like you can see the pain in her eyes. She's gotten a lot of comments. If you get 1 million comments about how bad you are and how much of a liar you are and how I can't believe you did that and that's disgusting, that's going to hit you eventually. And it's not like the minority, it's the majority of comments she gets is negative. So, okay. If you get 1 or 2, like if you go in my ratio, you'll see that's usually about 97, 98%. The thumbs down are usually just the same 30 people that are leaving the thumbs down because they hate me. And then it's like, 2,000 thumbs up. That is, that's like a good, okay, cool. There's a couple people who are always going to hate you, and you can deal with it because you're getting like, of 1.5 thousand comments, the 99% of them or over 99% of them are positive. So you're like, okay, the negative one's cool, I'll read them. But she gets like a ratio. So she gets like more negative than she gets positive. That has to affect you in some way.
Like, who are you to say that to me or like to try to be shitty to me or I don't know. For instance.
Well, you're shitty to people. That's why. Is she really sitting here saying, who are you to be shitty? She's shitty to people. She just not only said to everybody she's better than them, but she treats people she treats people terribly. Like the guy at the bathroom and the beach, right? The girl at a wedding, the drama stuff she does, like the guy who kidnapped her kid and she didn't call the police, like the way she treats her husband. She's a terrible, like she is not a nice person. She is gross.
On my birth vlog, I had gotten a ridiculous amount of comments about how Travis was a piece of shit because he wasn't at the birth, or how I was a terrible person for not allowing my husband to be in the C-section, like while I was getting a C-section. And Travis and I read those comments and laughed. Like we literally were laughing.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you guys did. You and Travis are not friends.
Comments. They didn't bother us at all because...
Yes, they did. Stop. Just be honest with your people. Like, negative comments do affect people. No human can get around negative comments. The only way to get around negative comments is honestly to just like be like Kim Kardashian and have social media managers that read it all for you. They don't read their comments. You think the Kardashians sit there and read their comments? They don't even know what people are saying about them. They have people to shield them from that. That is the only way to get around the negativity. A lot of Hollywood stars, superstars, and people who like their privacy, honestly, their circles know not to mention anything about the outside world. They don't bring them news articles. They don't send them links. They don't drama bait them. None of it. They live in a bubble and they love it. She doesn't. You should read her comment section on her video. You'd be like, yeah, these people are all telling the truth.
Because we didn't care about what they cared about. You know what I mean? Like,
what's my rule, everybody? If you got to say the thing, it's not the thing. We didn't care when we read thousands and thousands of comments about how he wasn't allowed to be there. Apparently, like, we're going to watch that. We got to watch that vlog ourselves and discuss, what? Why wasn't he allowed at her birth? What's going on with this?
All that matters, like if you're confident and you are happy, like people online, no matter how many mean comments you get or shitty comments, like they won't matter if you have that perspective and you look at it that way. And that's just the way that we look at it now, because it's just funny to us. Like these people are so invested in our lives, like, but in a negative, not in a good way, you know what I mean, like in a negative way. It's different if like someone's like really big fans of what.
Holy cuts. What is she saying in BT? She cutting out ums and ahs? Is that what she's doing? I just, the amount of cuts is mind-blowing. How long does it take her to edit these vlogs?
In our vlogs, and like they really love us, like that's awesome, and we think that it's super cool, and we're super flattered, and we love that. But when we
love comments, but we don't like the other ones. Really? That's okay.
People that are like super invested in our lives, but like in a negative way, always trying to like tear us down or say we're bad parents or that like we're starving our children because they're vegan or like whatever.
She has vegan children, everybody. I mean, I suppose this is a thing, but when you're vegans can't eat milk, right? They don't. I mean, I guess the way the world works now, I think there's so many vegan options that your child could easily have a healthy diet. I don't know. I would never be vegan. I don't know if she's starving her kid. Her kids look chunky to me, so I don't see why people are saying that. But just people in general don't like vegans. That's the whole thing. So sorry if you're vegan.
We literally laugh at those comments because, like I said, it doesn't bother us because we.
I mean, can you drink breast milk if you're vegan? That's coming from an animal. You're an animal. That's a good question. Vegans out there. Can you drink breast milk if you're vegan? I have 2 cups of milk down here. It's weird. Can you do that? I'm not vegan because I have milk.
That those things aren't true. We know that we're not bad parents. We know we're not starving our kids. You know, Travis is not a piece of shit dad just because he wasn't in the birth for my C-section. You know, like we know he's a great dad. And so it's just, I don't know, to us, like.
Get him. The cuts are crazy to me. I just can't get over the cuts.
We just brush it off or we just don't let it bother us. And
yeah, you've said this 4 times. All her videos are the same. She just repeats the same, like the video could be 2 minutes and she repeats the same thing 5 times.
The past comments have gotten to me, like mean comments or whatever, but it's because I was looking at it all wrong, you know? I was looking at it like, oh gosh, like my Rose fam was like, you know, upset with me or like doesn't like me anymore or whatever. And then I realized like those are not Rose fam members.
Rose fam, just like Jess fam. Can you guys please stop doing this? Stop. Hey, what's up, Jess fam and all the fam squad and all the 8 pass squad and squad fam and fam LeBrant squam fod podlock people and jammy. Stop it. It's dumb. And you're dumb.
Those are not people that are watching us because they genuinely like us. They're hate
watching you. They hate watch you. Think about that for a minute. Your life is so crazy that people hate watch you. But it gets you paid. And you know it does. And she manipulates it out. Don't get Shannon Rose twisted. She might be like book dumb, likely, very likely. But she's street smart. This one here is street smart.
Hate watching or they're whatever. And that's fine because we put our lives up. So if they want to hate watch, that's fine with us. They want to watch us because they love us. That's fine too. We create content. We put it up and whatever the outcome is, you know, as long as we're not.
Holy guts. Oh my God. That's crazy. It's just crazy. Stop.
Like hurting other people, I think who cares, you know, it's fine. However people want to like interpret or their perspective of us and our family, but we're just.
No, the interpretation is there. Everybody lands on the same interpretation, specifically when it comes to your crazy videos, like the guy who tried to kidnap your child, calling out your lies. People can call out your lies, and if you think there's a problem with that, fine. That's not an interpretation. People can see right through your BS.
Doing our thing, living our best lives, having fun, and sharing our life with you guys. And whether you like it or not, like that's not really any of our business. So that's how we look at it and our perspective on trolls, or like if we get a hate comment or whatever, it's like we just don't care anymore.
Okay, you've said this 5 times. Stop repeating yourself! Oh my God! Aloha, pineapple. New swear pillow. It feels good. It's got a good range. I like it. It feels good.
It's gotten to the point where like there's so much hate and negativity online that like it's just almost to be expected at this point. It used to not always be like this. When I first started YouTube, like there were haters, but not like there are now. But yeah, like
that's because all your lies are being called out. She's not putting 2 and 2 together here, right? She's like something happened in that time that more haters came around. Maybe it was all the clickbait and weird videos you were doing that people were like, who is this person? And then you named your kid snow, and then your other kid, storm. Snowstorm. Okay? So yeah, expect it.
Those people, we just think that they're crazy, and we kind of just laugh at the comments or just like ignore them because, you know, we just don't have.
No, you don't. No. Look at the pain in her eyes.
And for the negative drama, we just don't want to live our lives thinking that way. It's not like a fun way to live. And so that's how we deal with the trolls. Like, we just don't deal with them. We're just like,
You have said this now 6 times. How do we deal with trolls? We don't. That was your whole video. That could have been it.
You know, I've talked about it before, like they're like ants, you know, they're like annoying, or like flies, you know, they're annoying and they're there and you just kind of like, brush them away.
She says like more than Jess Fam does. Like, holy shnikes, like, okay, like, maybe I'll match it up.
And you just don't think anything of it after that.
Where do you get hats like this? I know people are like, don't make fun of what they're wearing. Yeah, I will. Look at this hat, okay? Nothing matches. She's wearing weird pajamas, or whatever this is she's wearing, from like Little House on the Prairie, and then some hat that looks like Axl Rose gave it to her.
And that's just kind of how we deal with them, and that's how we'll continue to deal with them because they're just not worth your time. So if you've
said this too. Oh my God.
Are dealing with trolls or haters or whatever, I really hope that you can try to use the perspective that we use.
I hope you can use our perspective. What was it again? Oh yeah, we don't. That's your advice. Hey, do you give trolls? Yeah, I do, Shannon. Can you give me some advice? Here's my advice. Are you ready? Get ready. Don't. You guys like, don't what? Don't. Don't what? Then she leaves. You're like, don't what? You like open the balcony. She's leaving. Don't what? And you scream at this guy. Don't what? I'm writing a song. If you ever have a troll in your comment section and they're leaving you so much hate, just do what I do. Do what I do and don't. Just don't. Don't what? Don't. Just don't. Just don't. Did they call out your lies? Did they make fun of your lips? Did they make fun of your shirt and your silly hats? Just ignore them, take my advice, and don't. Just don't. Don't what? Don't what? Don't give them your view, and don't. Well, thanks for that beautiful advice, Shannon. Don't. Appreciate it.
How we look at them and deal with them and see if you can apply that to you, because I feel like trolls and haters, like, they get off on, you know, making us upset. And if they don't make you upset and you don't give them the reaction that they're wanting, then it makes them even more mad, and maybe they'll go and try to, like, you know, mess with someone else that's gonna give them the attention that they want, because that's ultimately what they want. They want.
Some people are actually just like, hey, you're dumb, and just want to let everybody in this chat know. That's good too.
Attention. They want you to see their comment and respond to it, and I think if they leave a mean comment, that it'll get responded to. So yeah, we just ignore them, and they just.
And you don't, right? You don't? Good advice.
Don't bother us anymore, so they don't get a.
They don't. And I did this 9-minute video about how trolls don't bother me anymore. I did an entire video for my Patreon. How they don't bother me. So don't. Just don't.
Action from us that they want, and that's that. So
that's that. And yet there's 1:41 left.
Try that. See if it works for you. But yeah, that's kind of.
Just don't. See if that works for you. Don't what? Lady? Your advice is balls.
How we deal with trolls at the moment, or we'll just block them. I've done that too, you know.
Her block list must be like bigger than her partner list from her career.
It's because I'm like, you don't deserve to be able to watch and see our family.
They can see it all they want. Just because you block someone doesn't mean they can't watch your video. Oh, they'll watch it.
You're gonna be shitty towards us, or if you like want to try to make us feel bad, like it's not gonna work for one, but
if you've been blocked by Channon Rose, it worked. Let's just be real. They read it. They blocked you. It worked. The end.
we're also just gonna block you because we don't want that negativity here. This space on our platform is for people that are positive and happy.
How can you sit here and talk about how positive and happy when you've done disgusting things on your channel for clickbait? Disgusting human things to other people. Dead guys and lying and drama baiting and everything else. How can you just sit there and be like, this is just positive stuff, everybody. Yay. Here's all the drugs I did. Let's celebrate it. If my kid wants to do hair when she gets older, that's her choice, I guess. How can you just sit here and be like, this is only a place for like positivity and like enlightenment when you literally are an influencer and people are listening to you? You're a terrible person to listen to. So that's just, let's be real. No.
And want to, you know, help each other and share each other. When I say positive and happy, obviously people aren't positive and happy all the time, and I post sharing our ups and downs, but
mostly downs.
You know what I mean, right? There's a difference.
No, we don't. Don't.
Between like healthy feedback and like someone just being shitty and whatever. You can tell the difference in the comments. And so it's taken years for me to like figure that out, but I figured it out.
Maybe you should figure out editing better and talking or anything. Hats. Shirts and stuff. Maybe just figure something else out. Figure out anything. And don't.
And hopefully, I know some other people, like YouTubers or like people on social media that get like haters or celebrities, whatever. We all talk about it and we just like laugh.
She's just saying, all of us celebrities, we just talk about it and we laugh. Shannon, celebrities for real? Really? Your celebrities are like Aaron Williams and like Tara Henderson, so sorry. Is she really a celebrity? She thinks she's a celebrity? Is she a celebrity? Am I missing something here? Does she have celebrity friends? And if she does, no. They just make fun of her. They're just bring her in a circle because she's fun to make fun of.
Like the haters and the troll. Because like what else can you do? You know, like it's just funny because they care so much and get so upset. And
for someone who doesn't care so much about trolls, she literally keeps repeating the same damn line over. It hurts. It hits her. Like, again, if you have to say the thing, it's not the thing. All you have to do is ignore the trolls. Don't drama bait. This video is just going to bring out more trolls to her. So, again, she's not listening to her own advice. She's like, don't ignore the trolls, except when I do a 9-minute video about them.
They don't even know you know? So it's just crazy. But anyway, that's kind of how I deal with them and how Travis and I deal with.
What is the cuts? I don't get it. I would love to see an uncut version of this tape. I would pay huge dollars to see an uncut video of what is she cutting? It's like she's putting a word and then another word and then a word. It's insane.
I'm curious how you guys deal with them or what you think about trolls. Let me know down in the comment section below.
No one has trolls because I have a little bit of trolls. But people that watch you don't have channels where they talk about weird stuff and your vegan baby and putting your baby in a milk bath and, you know, saying people kidnapped your baby and doing weird shit and then, you know, finding dead guys and laughing about it. They don't do that. Normal people don't do that. So normal people don't have trolls. So.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive.
No thanks, and that's no thanks.
And I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah. I'm on a different course, riding around and I'm whipping a Porsche. They used to hate.
Does she have a Porsche? I doubt it.
Me bad, now I got them sad. I'm the one that they didn't endorse. Now look who's shining. Now look who winning. Do this for my kid, but I am not kidding.
Ugh, can't do it. Sorry, can't. Won't. Can't. It's a short Snark video today, but I don't know. I've got a bunch of those videos I want to show. I'm just kind of filling in time before I get to the bigger videos. I've got more Mormon stuff coming out soon. I'm very excited about that. I'm reaching out to a TikTok Mormon couple who've just left the church, who've very insightful when it comes to the Mormon church. Very funny. And they've been through the secret handshake ceremonies and the veil and all that stuff. They've done it all. And they're willing to spill the tea, and I'm so excited. And they're gonna set me straight on some misinformation I might have, or some some things I might be confused about the church. But they're willing to come on and talk. I'm very excited about that Mormon stuff. It's very exciting. Micah calling the cops on me, hilarious, right? I don't know. But a lot of people are speculating maybe she's trying to set the stage to sue you. Well, let's see. Maybe she was not getting enough views anymore because I wasn't talking about her. I don't know. A lot of people have speculation. Some people thought it was a full moon, and so she was just acting a fool because it was a fool because people do crazy things on full moons. I don't know. Do they? Maybe. But yeah, lots of stuff coming up. I am going to dive into Crazy Middles, Crazy Eights, or whatever they're called soon. I'm going to do more videos in Jordan Page. I've got just like so much to do. So much. It's Judy's life. Lots of stuff coming up with all the stuff. So stay tuned for way more stuff. If you have a family vlogger you'd like me to talk about that's got that snarkable video, you know what I'm talking about? You know that video that's like, oh, Josh needs to see this video. Head over to the Problem with Family Vloggers - the DCP on Facebook, or reach out to me or Ames. So Josh at the Dad Challenge Podcast, or admin at the dadchallengepodcast.com. Send us those videos. We'll look at them. We'll dig through scandals, anything. I'm willing to talk about anything. But you know, there's never a shortage of what's going on in YouTube world. Okay. So stick around, take a deep breath with me. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, because that's how I grow my platform and my voice gets louder. But you're amazing. I love you. And as long as you don't wear dumbass hats like this, we can be friends. Someday, I'd like to meet all of you. I think it would be fun to head to a beach somewhere when COVID is over. I keep talking about, I've been talking about this for a year, when COVID's over. Can we get this over with so I can come down with the band and we can hang out and do firesides together, please? I'm so excited to come down and not get murdered by any of you, okay? So just make sure you don't do that. But just know that you guys, I love all your comments. The people in the chat, you guys are so cool. I just can't believe how cool you are. You're all really cool. So I will absolutely see you tomorrow.